So you're starting a diet, right? You've downloaded your app to track your calories. You've told yourself, I'm serious this time. It's really going to work. I'm going to put all my effort into it. You've started filling up your fridge with all your healthy foods, but you're probably forgetting one thing. And this one thing is going to make or break your success with losing weight. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about some of the things that have happened with me over the last year and things that maybe you can avoid to make sure that you have the best success with your dieting. So when most people start a diet, they start thinking, okay, I need to look at the scale, I need to lose the pounds, I need to get the weight off, and they start on their program and they forget that they may be losing muscle instead of fat. So I'm here to share with you, because I've learned the hard way, that the one mistake that you can make when you start a diet is not incorporating exercise. Exercise is so important to the diet process. So as some of you know who have followed me over my journey over the last year, I've actually lost 67 pounds. I lost 2 more pounds finally this month. I had hit this horrible plateau for 30 days, but I did start incorporating exercise into my diet. I hired a personal trainer. I started going to the gym 3 or 4 times a week. When I'm not at the gym, I'm trying to walk and do stretching exercises and things like that at the house. And so I've really been working hard at trying to, get in the mode of exercise. And it's hard. These muscles haven't moved in years. So anyway, what I found by doing a couple of the body fat compositions, I've lost some weight. I've lost a significant amount of weight. And I can tell my clothes are looser and that kind of thing. But I'm not looking the way that I want to look. Now, I do think part of that's my age. I'm not 20 losing weight. I'm now 66. I'll be 67, or I'm sorry, I'm 65. Don't go ahead of myself. I'm 65. I'll be 66 in just another month and a half. So I really have to recognize that, yes, some of this might be my age, but some of it is that I didn't really incorporate that good strength training and exercise throughout my program of losing weight over the last year. So I lost weight, but I'll be honest with you, after looking at the body composition, I lost a lot of muscle. I still have a lot of body fat. A lot of body fat. Since I've started on this new journey, I'll be honest, this has been a hard month. I have not really lost any weight, and then I finally dropped 2 pounds. I was so happy to see that. And I've been following my diet and doing everything I needed to do, but I think that I have been gaining muscle and maybe losing a little bit of fat. So it's probably just evened out. And I'm hoping once I can, get my muscle built up a little bit, that I'll just start continually losing fat and changing the way I look. So if I could go back and I had a magic wand, make everything different, I would incorporate exercise from day one. And when I say exercise, I'm talking, yes, we need cardio. Cardio is very important for our lungs, for our blood system, for our heart, for everything like that. But strength training is going to be the thing that helps you to lose fat and gain muscle. That is going to be what helps put your body together instead of just losing the pounds. I mean, we don't want to lose all our weight and look worse than when we started. That's not the goal here. So strength training, I think, is number one. If you can incorporate it any way you can do it, you're going to be in good shape. So if you're not a member of a gym, there's all kinds of things you can do to get started. You can walk, you can dance in your living room. I mean, there's all kinds of, YouTube things that you can put on your TV. They don't really cost anything. You just load the app if you have a smart TV. You can, buy some of those inexpensive weights at Big Five or something like that, Walmart, and just start lifting weights. You can also use things around the house to lift. You can, utilize, cans from, your groceries. You can make sure when you take your bags in from the groceries, when you're carrying in your groceries every week, maybe take them in and out 3 or 4 times and just carry them. And, instead of just dragging them along, maybe try to lift a couple of them at a time. And another good thing that's not going to cost you anything is to go on to, YouTube. Even the TV has some different things that you can exercise to. So there's no excuse for not exercising. I actually do a lot of swimming in the summer, but during the winter and the rest of the year, I don't know, I just didn't feel motivated enough to go do that. I should have been, because I've been motivated to lose weight. So I could kick myself now, because I think I would look a lot different had I done this right from the very beginning. So my advice is, something I'm talking about of what I did wrong. So hopefully you can do it right. Another thing that might help you if you're somebody that's not really motivated to work out is set an appointment to do your exercise. I actually started doing that this month because I hired a personal trainer, and I have appointments set into my calendar. I have specific times that I have to go work out. And hey, I'm paying for this. I have to go use it. This isn't something I'm going to let go. And when I go there and I start the exercise process, like yesterday I did legs, and I can really tell a big difference. Along with scheduling your workouts like appointments, the second thing I would do is start slow. Maybe do 2 to 3 workouts a week. Maybe that's just walking. Maybe that's doing some stretching or some yoga in your front room, or, whatever it is. If going to the gym, set maybe 2 or 3 short appointments a week, and then, see how that goes. You can always add to it. And I think the third and most important thing is don't wait to get motivated, because you might not ever get motivated. Treat it like it's something you just have to go do, and you'll do it. Set those appointments for your exercise, make time to do it. Realize that if you're really serious about losing weight and looking better and being healthy, adding years to your life, you need to incorporate exercise as well. So another thing I wanted to add is that if you're over the age of 65 and you're on Medicare, most of the health plans now through Silver Sneakers, or I think it's Renew Active, I think is what it's called. There's all different kinds of programs where you can actually get a gym membership for free. I didn't know that when I signed up a month ago, but I was looking online at something else with my healthcare provider, and it said, hey, you're this thing under fitness. I checked it, and lo and behold, they paid for my monthly membership at the gym. So I went in yesterday, got that all set up, no more fees for gym membership. So the way I look at exercise now is that dieting is without exercise is like building a house without a foundation. I mean, you're not really going to have good success if you don't put them both together. You need the less calories in the diet to help you lose the weight. You need the exercise to put all your weight where it needs to be. So thanks for watching today. I hope this video was helpful to some people out there. I wish that I'd watched more exercise videos when I started my diet program. I think that I would be in a better place. I'm in a good place. I can't say I'm not. I'd be lying if I said I was in a bad place. I'm not. And I know that I have time over this next year to really work on, getting my exercise really going, getting strong, getting in a place where, I'm seeing the changes that I want to see even at my age. I want to look better, but most importantly, I want to feel better, and I really want to have energy for, the next part of my life. So if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel. Maybe drop a comment below. Let me know what kind of exercise you do, or if there's something you're going to be starting, if you have any suggestions for any of the other group out there who's on this weight loss program. I think anything's appreciated. So give me a like, a thumbs up, or ring that bell for future notifications, and I'll see you next time.